What is going on, everybody? It's Hector Martinez once again for Urban Kung Fu. And today, looking through some things, I came across this old newspaper, which is ironically dated July 27th, which is actually 49 years ago today. And it's pretty ironic that I should stumble upon this on this very same day, 49 years ago, which is quite fascinating. But I guess, things happen for a reason. So I decided to make this video, which has this newspaper from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This is the Malayan Thung Pao Daily News, and it's covering Bruce's Hong Kong wake, which was held back in July 25th of 1973 at the Kowloon Funeral Parlor. And it's words really can't describe how odd you feel when you read about someone that you've admired for so many years, someone that has superhero status, someone so young and so fit. I mean, Bruce was only 32 and a half actually, and he passes away at the prime of his life, at the peak of his career. He had just finished wrapping up Enter the Dragon, and he was bound for such great things, and then mysteriously, he just passes away. It's mind-boggling when you think about it. Back in the days, when I was a teenager, you look at someone 32 years old, you says, well, he passed away because he was old. But that's because you were a teenager. But now, when you're in your 50s and in your 60s, you look back and you say, Bruce Lee could have been my son. Dying so young. It's something that leaves you, with just thinking that it's strange how the things that happen in life, especially with people that you admire. They come here for just a small little while, and then they're taken from you, so quick. But I saved a lot of these newspapers. These papers are from Hong Kong, and these are more kind of like gossip newspapers. After Bruce Lee passed, the rumors started surfacing. Bruce Lee died from cannabis or cannabis. He died from because he was oversexed. He got killed by the mob, or he got killed by the mysterious death touch by a master, who envied him, and that, as a result, that's how he died. It's just strange, the stories that you read. But back in the days, a lot of these things, people ate this up. They read these things in the papers and they believed it, and a lot of this stuff sold. It sold because of that, But today, 49 years later, even though we do not know the full truth on how Bruce Lee passed, we have more or less an idea. There's an idea with a lot of shows, a lot of documentaries, a lot of doctors, a lot of historians, a lot of people that did some research, went all over the world and talked to so many people. Even Betty Ting Pei decided to talk. It didn't change anything, but people talked, and today we have more or less an idea of what Bruce Lee died. To me, as a fan, as an admirer of Bruce Lee, it really doesn't make any difference how Bruce Lee died. It just doesn't matter anymore. What matters to me is, how Bruce Lee lived, and the work that he left behind for us to enjoy. Such an amazing man, and we still celebrate him until this day.